Good morning, everyone. Let me begin by thanking the Bankinter Foundation for their kindness in inviting me to participate in this Future Trends Forum on this important topic of clean water. I am the former president of the Spanish Water Supply and Sanitation Association. Very recently, we have merged the two most important, well, the two majority associations, seeking unity in the sector to be able to manage our interests more efficiently. Water is extremely important for many areas of economic activity, you all know, and also for human health, for the environment, and for social well-being. Please let me allow me to focus my intervention on the urban water sector in my country. We have the ambition to provide the best service to the citizens, of course, to play a running role, building a climate-neutral, circular, smart, and resilient society. Urban water management in Spain is municipal, as in many other countries, but the central and the government and the regional governments also play an important role. To achieve our ambitions, we have to work with the administration, of course. We are transforming our treatment plants into resource recovery plants while ensuring our drinking water remains healthy and safe, and wastewater is treated to a level that doesn't harm public health and the environment, and we have to do that 24/7, as you know. In Spain, we have more than 8,000 municipalities and about 2,000 urban water operators. Management efficiency is closely linked to economy of scale factors, which determines very unequal levels of service provision in my country. And of course, it is the small municipalities that have the greatest problems. We have a large network and supply and sewerage network of close to 500,000 of kilometers long, which we must to renew at a rate of 2% per year, more or less, no? Which we are not meeting at present time. We also have to modernize and to adapt to new legal requirements in terms of drinking water or water resource treatment. As you know, we have very recently, the European Parliament has adopted a new directive for water treatment, for urban water treatment. We need to do that, an important, considerable volume of resources to finance all of these investment needs. As you know, the OECD defines three water financing ways, the three T's, the very famous three T's, the taxes, transfers, and tariff. In Spain, water infrastructures have been traditionally financed by the central government. This means using taxes, essentially, and in the last 35 years had been complemented with important transfer of funds for the European regional policy. And we have also tariff that theoretically have to cover the cost of supply and sanitation and purification. Well, really, this is not a question, a theoretical question, it's a legal question. No? The European Water Framework Directive and the Spanish water law establish that the principle of recovery of all the costs and also the polluter pays principle must be complied with. But it is not really the case, talking in general terms, in a very relevant number of municipalities, and it's something easy to check. The average, the domestic urban water tariff is less than 2 euros per cubic meter. And if you compare, the European average is close to 4 euros per cubic meter. And the costs are not very different. Maybe the salary costs could be different, the north and the south, no? But the other costs are closely. Of course, this is different. The water treatment is similar in any country, in any city, no? To provide the water, something that could be depending on technologies. But in general terms, the difference, as you see, is important. But why are urban water tariffs so low? Why are these water tariffs so low in many other European countries, especially in Southern Europe? Well, the most obvious reason is because this is a decision that has to be made by the mayors. And the mayors are not very happy taking these decisions. If you want, we can take later about this more in detail. This is the most important element in the discussion. Don't think that this only happens in Spain. It happens in many other countries, in the east, in the west, in the south, and also in the north of Europe. Happens in a lot of countries. Countries where the urban water tariffs are low also. In short, we find in our country a very atomized regulation at the municipal level, which lacks independence, efficiency challenges, and inadequate financing, in many cases, even for its operation and maintenance, and in general, to undertake the investment required by the sector. And for the future, we will not have European funds. This is the most probable. This situation is somewhat general in other European countries. And as a consequence, in the last 30 years, numerous water regulatory bodies have been set up in most European countries as a technical and independent agencies. This is the strategy they are using to solve these problems. And this is what we are asking, we are trying to do in Spain at present time. An independent and technical regulator allows for transparency, for accountability of public services. It allows citizens to be accountable to what is being done well and what have room for improvement. I agree with your both presentations. Both have been very interesting. I agree with Gonzalo. This is not enough, probably. This is not the sufficient condition, but this is a necessary condition in Spain at present time. And I agree also with your argument, Glenn. We need political will. This is the question. We need to transform the system that needs to go to do the correct step to solve this situation. Thank you.